We're now turning to the keynote from Gilles Babinet. Maybe, Alex, did you wanted to have a word about why it was important for the UN to express and take position about that topic? I don't need anything. I just think after what we just had, it's good to explain to the people why it's so important to have the UN take position on that.
Yeah, so where I can join? Maybe there? I sit there? You welcome me here? It's okay?
This is your stage. This is your floor. You can do for like 2 hours, I won't say a word.
You do that so well, Leila. Thank you so much, by the way. Your moderation is absolutely excellent. Yes, I can underline maybe and take some minutes of your time and time from the agenda to explain why we wanted to have the United Nations today at this conference. So, as Dr. Snene has explained, United Nations has released the new digital compact last summer, I invite all of you to take time to review it, to read it, because it's a powerful statement from United Nations. They have worked a lot on it, and it's absolutely powerful, where you have open source, public goods, open source AI, almost on every section. They absolutely, he said it, but I just want to underline it. They recognize that if you want to develop public DPI, digital public infrastructure, you should do that by using open source software. That's the only way to fill the gap between developing countries and developed countries. And that's absolutely a powerful statement. And so, because they have adopted this digital compact at the United Nations level, of course, is going to have a lot of consequences in all the United Nations organizations. And I was absolutely glad to have David Mancé and Max Kendricks from UNESCO as well today, because you can see today how these United Nations bodies, they have embraced the topic of open source software and open source AI, and it's going to have a lot of consequences. I mean, in each countries, because these guys, they invite a lot of public decision makers, I mean, digital ministers, and of course, people, they work for these public decision makers, and they hear again that if you want to have a strong digital policy in your country, if you want to develop the digital sovereignty, if you want to fix the bias of the algorithms and so on, so you need to do open source more and more and do open source AI and things like that. And so it will have a lot of consequences. I mean, journalists, they have asked me since the last 25 years, so why open source is not so present, what we can do to leverage the place of open source in the society and so on. And I have always answered this answer saying, okay, the day the United Nations, they will put, I mean, on the top of their public policies that for digital transformation, we need to use open source, it will have absolutely huge consequences. And we are at that moment. It was this summer, and you are going to see. And for example, the next General Assembly, it's already announced that you will have many events dedicated to free and open source software. So that's why it was important, Leila.
Well, thank you so much for that. What we suggest is to take a 5 to 10 minutes break while Gilles is saying goodbye to Lucy. He's been quite deeply involved in trying the tool in the other room, and his speech is scheduled to start at 4. So what we suggest is to take a 5 to 10 minutes break, and we'll start again with Gilles. A special keynote on the environmental impact of artificial intelligence and how we can make it better.
Gilles Babinet, the president of the French National Digital Council, certainly one of the best connaisseurs of this kind of topic. So we have what?
5 minutes.
5
minutes maximum.
It will never be 5 minutes. It will be 10, I think, Leila. We all want a coffee or something like that. Okay, see you, what, at 4, right?
Yeah, 8 minutes.